Hey everybody, it's Adrienne Oram with Jazz Design Company with a quick tutorial today on setting up a personal Facebook account. Basically, I'm just going to go through the very basics of this. Any questions that you might have, you're always welcome to email me at adrienne@jazzdesignco.com, and I'm happy to answer any questions. But let's start by heading to facebook.com. And of course, since it's assumed that you do not have a Facebook account, you're going to be signing up for one. So I'm going to go ahead and sign up for an account here. And it's important to note that once you sign up for a Facebook account with an email address, that email address is locked into that account and can never be used for another Facebook account. So keep that in mind when deciding what email account you want to use for your Facebook account. I'm using kind of a dummy account since I already have a few Facebook profiles. I have test profiles. It's not you actually cannot sign up for more than one personal account. It's against Facebook's terms of service to have more than one personal account. So I am a social media manager, so I am able to set up test emails through Facebook. So that little note aside, I'm going to go ahead and set up a new account here and log in. So what you need to do is your full name, your email, choose a password, and please write it down. It's always advisable to use capitals, numbers, and lowercase letters in your passwords so that you can prevent people from hacking into your account easily. Choose your birthday, and this is important for not only for the fact that Facebook wants to make sure that no one under the age of 13 is signing up for an account, but if you are going to use Facebook for getting in touch with people, putting in your actual birthday will help them find you easier. Doesn't mean that it'll display on your page. Once you've done that, go ahead and click sign up, and you're going to come to a new page that is going to take you through a short tutorial. It's going to ask you to find your friends firstly, and you can do this by entering your email address. If you have Hotmail, Yahoo, AOL, basically if you just enter your email, it's going to go and see who you know and match any emails in your account to people who already have Facebook accounts. This does not mean that they're going to set you up as friends. It's simply going to suggest that you friend people that Facebook is assuming you already know. If that's your intent, you can go ahead and have a heyday with that and have fun connecting with people. For this case, we're going to skip this step and go to the next step. The next step is to fill out your profile info. You can do things like enter your high school that you attended, the college or university that you graduated from, or your employer. If you are signing up for Facebook for the intent to help your employer with their fan page, I do suggest that you enter them here. If they already have a presence, they're going to pop up and you can select them, but just entering their name and saving it can help make connections in that regard. But we're going to skip that for now. And the last step here is to upload a photo of yourself. If you're not comfortable doing this now, you certainly don't need to. This silhouette will just remain as your profile image. But if you do want to add something, we certainly encourage you to do so, and you can do that at this time, or you can do it later. But we're going to skip that for time purposes. And now I've been taken to my personal page. You'll notice at the top it says, Adrienne, go to your email to complete the sign-up process. It is important that you do that. Go check your email and click on the verification link within that email, and that will verify your account with Facebook. But coming back to this, it's asking me to do a few things. You'll see my name, and if I had uploaded a profile image, it would be right here. I've got the welcome page, which this will disappear after you've begun using Facebook a little more. But you also have your news feed, your messages, events, photos, find friends. These are all tools or navigation tools that you'll use to go through your personal account. Again, you can search for people on Facebook, you can upload a profile picture, or find people that you already know. But the number one thing I would like to show you to do in setting up your page is to go over to the far right and click this little arrow. And you're going to see a few options: account settings, privacy settings, advertising. Go ahead and click on privacy settings. This is a really important part of setting up your personal profile. Depending on how you intend to use Facebook, you should really read this section and determine what are the best settings for your purposes. This is basically the default, public. What this means is if you post any sort of Facebook status update, it means everybody can see it. People that you don't know and aren't connected to, your friends, their friends, everybody. If this makes you uncomfortable and you really don't want people that you're not purposely connected to see what you're posting, you can change this to friends. The other option is to change it to custom. An example of custom is someone like myself who is a social media manager. I obviously do a lot of business related posting on Facebook, not only for myself and our company, but for my clients. It's very important for me on my personal profile that only people I intend see the posts that I'm posting. I definitely keep my personal life personal. I don't intend for my clients to see any of that. So on my account, I have mine set to friends, and down here I can actually list people that I don't want to have see my posts. So essentially what you would do here is after you have friended somebody, you would add them to this list down here and save changes. Because I didn't add anything there, it defaulted to the friends. Go through each of these individually and read them. I'll just go through a couple here. We already talked about how you connect. Who can look you up using the email address or phone number you've provided? Do you want everybody to see that, or just your friends? Also friends of friends. Who do you want to be able to send friend requests to you? Do you want anybody to be able to search you and request you as a friend, or do you just want your friends' friends to be able to do that? Same goes for Facebook messages. So go through each one and set it to the level that you're most comfortable with. Your timeline and your tagging. This can be important for really everybody, but a good example that I'll give is I have a lot of teacher friends, and rightfully so, they are very protective of how they are depicted on Facebook. Specifically, if somebody were to post a photo of them, they like to keep their private lives private as well. So if you have a friend who took a picture of you, do you want to be able to let them tag you? If you don't, what you would do is you can either have review tags, friends add to your own posts on Facebook. That's not actually a picture. I'm trying to see which one here is. Yeah, review posts, friends tag you in before they appear on your timeline. If you turn this on, if you enable it, what it means is that you can still be tagged, but you have to approve that tag, and it won't go through until you have done so. So essentially go through each one of these and make sure that the settings are what you want them to be. Now we'll go to account settings. These are your general account settings. Your username is the URL for your Facebook account. So in other words, for me, it would be facebook.com/Adrian.Oram. If you want to set this, you can. You don't need to. It shows you what your primary email address is. It tells you that your password has never been changed. It'll give you a password status, and so on and so forth. You can go through we've already done security. Notifications are things on Facebook, apps that will give you push notifications when it'll tell you, for instance, if somebody has played a game that you have played. These are all the annoying little things on Facebook that a lot of people don't like. You can turn these off or on, whatever you choose. Let's go back by clicking the Facebook icon, takes you back to your wall. This is your wall. When you start interacting with people, you will see posts from your friends on the wall here. If you have signed up for Facebook with the intention to be able to post for your company or your employer's business page, go ahead and start searching for it. I'm going to search here for our company. Which of course is not coming up because I think it's without spaces. There we go. And since that's our company, I'm just going to use this as an example. So you would go to the page for your business or your employer. And the first thing that you will notice is that they have a great big image here, and you'll see the logo, the icon, if they have it set up in this manner. Go ahead and like the page. This is just telling me I haven't confirmed my email address because I skipped that. You should have done that at this point. If you haven't, then go ahead and do that. Liking the page will now allow you to see updates from this fan page on your wall. You can adjust the notifications if you want to by going over liked and clicking get notifications. I've now enabled that so that I will get notifications, and I will show things will be shown in my newsfeed that are from this fan page. If you are going to become an administrator of a page like this, the simple fact that you've liked the page will allow this page's administrator to assign you administrative rights. So if that is your intent and that's the purpose of signing up for Facebook, that's really all you have to do at this point. So that will essentially set you up for that. So that's one way of doing that. You can share this page, and if, again, the intent is to spread the word about your company or the company that you work for, you go to this little gear and click the down arrow, and you can click share. In doing this, the default is to share it on your own timeline. And doing this will allow the people that you have set your settings to see your posts for, see that you have written something. So I'm just going to go ahead and type a little note and show you how I would share it on my page. It'll say it's successfully posted, and if I go back to my Facebook, my wall, you'll see that there it is. It showed up on my newsfeed, and that is what people who were connected to me will see. Another way of sharing would also be the same method. Click share. You can click this drop-down box. If you wanted to send this just to a friend that you're connected to on Facebook, you could do that and then type their name in this box, and their name would pop up and you would select it. Or you can send it as a private message through Facebook, which is like Facebook email. That is the ability to send private messages to somebody that you're connected with on Facebook. If I do this and send it, the person I send it to will see this little conversation bubble icon. It will get highlighted much like this is right here, and a red number 1 will show up, meaning that you have a message. This little area here, I always encourage people to pay attention to. More often than not, people just ignore it and let things build up, but especially the private message icon is something to pay attention to. If people are private messaging you, you should check that just as readily as you do your email. So make sure you pay attention to this. This icon here indicates that somebody has requested you as a friend. In this case, it's telling me I have not confirmed my email address. But if somebody asks you to be their friend, it will come here, and it would say, Bob Smith has requested your friendship. Do you want to confirm or not now? If you don't know somebody on Facebook, you don't have to accept it. There's no mean message that gets sent to the person that says this person doesn't like you and doesn't want to be your friend. It'll just simply hide it, and you won't have that annoying little red number up there any longer. So, in a nutshell, this is the simple method, the very basic, bare bones sign-up process. I can get into much more detail if you have questions. Again, you can email me at adrian@jazzdesignco.com. And you can also post questions on our fan page. This is our fan page here, jazzdesignco.com, and we would be happy to answer any questions. So thank you for your time, and enjoy your Facebooking.